Hi everyone, it's Mary, and today I'll be continuing my series with Card with a Purpose. And it's going to be a pretty simple card, but pretty unique in the sense that I made it 3D. And I did get this technique off YouTube by Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'll leave her a link as to where I got her, who the person is. And basically it's just a tent card, very simple, but it does stand on its own. And it does fold and it does fit in a 2-card envelope, and it's just very simple but very I think very pretty. And the saying that I have here is this: give God your weakness and he'll give you his strength. So continuing on with donating that to people in hospitals. I have contacted a hospital near me, and they're really excited to get some. And then of course I contacted a couple of nursing homes, and they too are pretty excited to get some. So I gotta make a bunch so I have something to give. All right, so what you'll need is, this is the actual piece that, or the back piece that will be stamping it on, and then there's another piece that the second layer basically will be cutting so that it looks like this for the layer look. So these, you'll need 2 pieces of paper at 4 by 5 1/4. So you'll need 2 of those, one solid, and then here's the other piece, which would be the die. And here's the vellum. You'll want to cut a vellum as well, just so you can align it pretty accurately, so it looks really well. And then I put markings on it so that I know exactly where it needs to go. And then, so essentially you'll need 2 white pieces of 4 by 5 1/4, and then a vellum piece 4 and 5 1/4. And then for this piece right here, which is just the stand, or the little tent piece right here, that one is 4 by 5 1/2. And then your base piece, the actual card itself, is just the basic 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, cut, fold in half. And when we fold it in half, we're going to score a 4 1/4. So basically, fold it in half, and that is the actual tent for it, the actual base. So we just did that one, but put that to the side for now. This is the stand, like I said, for the inside. And so this one is again 4 by 5 1/2, and then we're going to score on the short side at 1/2 or a half, 2 and 3 1/2. And then so those are our score lines there, and then we'll burnish. But that is the only scoring we'll have to do. So I'll take our scoring board, but let's fold here. Basically, you're going to fold like this, like a tent, so that it will look like this at the end. So you can kind of see, you glue it on and so on and so forth, and then you have the tent. So for now, we're going to keep this on the side because we don't need it for now. We're not ready. We're not there yet. What we're going to do is we're going to stamp out the actual flower. And so the flower, or the stamp set I'm using, is Forever Lovely. And I'm using this stamp and this stamp here as a 2-step. And it also comes with a die, or dies. And then the sentiments will be from here. And this is actually, the sentiments I've been using have been from Creative Worship Stamps. So they have a lot of Christian stamps, and I really like them. So if you're interested in purchasing them, that's where I purchase them. I'm not affiliated with them. That's just where I get them. will happen is you'll take the vellum and you're going to align it. So you'll take it basically, let me take this out. I've already cut this because, you know, for time's sake, I don't want you guys to have to wait for me to cut it. But basically, you're going to align this die right here to your stamped image, like so. Again, they should be identical in size. And as you can see, it's I can pretty much cut and make many of these because I've done the jig part of it. And it just so happened that this die has a little bit of a sticky on it, so it actually stays too, so that's really cool. So I didn't have to really tape anything down, but this is the end result of that die cutting portion. And what we're gonna need is like a brush to kind of push out all the little pieces. So I have this little tool here. Got this one out of from Michaels. I believe they still have it. You have to just be careful because like the stem here is pretty thin and narrow in that sense. I'm using 110 pound cardstock, but it's just really thin. So you just want to be careful when you're brushing out all these things. All right, so now that's done. The clean piece, basically taking all the little pieces out of there, and let me just clean up. So we've got this piece right here, as you can see. So let's just, before I cut it, you just put it here and see how it's layered perfectly. So that's the technique. You just take vellum, measure it, put the die on top of it, and then you'll get you can pretty much mass produce this now, or I can mass produce it now to make more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut, see this piece here, I'm just gonna cut up to just release this part, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna cut up just to release it, the top and bottom. And now you have this main piece here, and then this piece is scrap, or you could throw it away. But now you'll take the main image and you'll put this on top, and it's layered perfectly. So of course I'm going to put foam tape up here, but before then I'd like to put the sentiment. I am sticking to the same sentiment as the other one. So I'll just, again, I preset this already just so it's quicker. I'm using this same red color to kind of match the paper, just tie in the colors. And again, don't have that fancy tool. My sleeves are the fancy tool. And just gonna close my ink and clean my stamp. Squeaky, squeaky, sorry. And then I have the same sentiment and perfectly aligned. So now take that out, and then we're gonna basically put foam tape in the back. So just so that it pops out, gives it that dimension. So we'll do one here. Do it here, and then two on the side. And on this side too. So now just making sure the tape doesn't overlap. All right, so just taking out the backing of the tape, the foam tape, and the way I aligned this is I took my Stamparatus Stampin' Up! Used to make this one, but it's retired. The way I align it is basically I flip the image backwards, butt it up to the corner, Put my magnets on it. And then take this piece here. And basically just push it to the corner. And it will align. So much quicker than you trying to align it yourself. Because man, oh man, I did that the first time. That was no fun. Basically had to pull the paper up and start over kind of thing. So just the more you do it, the you'll find your techniques or things that work better. I missed a piece, so I'm trying to get it out. So there is the final piece of it, and so I'm taking this back out and putting the die to the side. And then basically we're gonna build our tent now. So very easy. You're just gonna take glue on the strip. So since this is the first one, I'll just lay it down. It's easier for me to kind of glue it down. Perfectly. Well, of course, I'm going to spread the glue and then basically fold, and then this one up, put glue, and then basically fold it in itself. Make sure it's aligned. And that's pretty much it, guys. All we have to do is do the front piece, put some embellishment, like embellishments. And so now we're just gonna put glue on this guy here. This one I decided not to put dimensionals on it on the back, just because it's already 3D card. It already popped at the front, so I just wanted to glue it to the base. But just making sure for alignment, everything is aligned. And then when I'm happy, I'll obviously glue down. Right? So be careful when you do that too. You don't want to hurt these little things. But here you go. We're not quite done yet. With this one, I did put some embellishments just for added interest, and so I'll just replicate that. And I've got my little piece here, the ones I want to put out. And we're just gonna put it down, embellishments down where the glue is. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's really quick, really easy, doesn't take a lot of time, which is perfect for me because I need to make, a good amount to share with a bunch of people. So that is my finished card. So you got this one, you got this one, it's identical. And basically pretty easy setup. It's just a tent fold, and then they can display it. Like I said, it does fit in a 2-card envelope. So I did end up putting it upside down like this just because it was easier. It's a little bit bulky if you're gonna mail it, but they can open it up and it stands and they can be displayed. So all right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully you guys are following along and enjoying the series. Please let me know if you guys have any questions or any tips for me, and I appreciate your time. Have a good weekend, have a good week and happy Easter. Bye, guys.